Hey everyone, are you ready to dig into some fascinating stuff? You sent in a podcast episode about popular Muslim girl names in the USA.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to take a deep dive into it today.
Love it.
Because it's more than just a list, right?
Way more.
It's like a window into cultural values, religious traditions, and how those things are evolving.
Absolutely.
Especially here in America.
You know, it's amazing how much names can tell us about a community.
Right?
They're like these tiny time capsules
Oh, I like that.
that hold centuries of meaning and history.
Yeah.
And they reflect so much about a community's identity, its aspirations, and, you know, how they see themselves within a larger society.
I love that. Okay, so let's jump right into the list.
Let's do it.
Starting with number 10.
Okay. Noor.
Beautiful name.
I've always thought it was such a beautiful name.
Yeah.
But I never really stopped to think about the deeper meaning.
Well, Noor in Arabic means light.
Light.
And it's not just any light.
It's often associated with spiritual illumination
Oh, wow.
and inner beauty.
That's beautiful.
Think about that, you know, it's associating a child with light
Yeah.
from the very beginning.
Powerful.
Yeah.
And it makes perfect sense given how important light is
Absolutely.
in Islamic tradition.
In the Quran, Nur signifies divine guidance, and it's used metaphorically to represent knowledge,
Yeah.
purity,
Wow.
and the presence of God.
So the name connects to both personal aspirations for the child
Absolutely.
and these larger spiritual concepts.
Exactly.
And what's so cool is how that meaning just transcends borders.
It does.
You see variations of Noor, like Noor, Noor, Noora in so many different cultures and languages.
A perfect example of how certain names just resonate globally.
Yeah.
Simple, elegant,
Yeah.
and the meaning is incredibly profound.
I've even seen it used in literature
Oh, for sure.
where light takes on these symbolic layers, right?
Yeah.
Like hope in the face of darkness.
Or the pursuit of knowledge.
Right.
It's a name that can spark so many different interpretations and connections.
It really care.
All right, ready to move on to number 9.
Absolutely. Let's hear it.
Okay, number 9.
We have Aisha,
Aisha.
a name meaning living or alive, full of energy and vibrancy.
This is one where the historical connection is just impossible to ignore, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Aisha bin Abu Bakr was the wife of the Prophet Muhammad,
Right.
and she remains a central figure in Islamic history.
She's known for her intelligence, her eloquence, and her contributions to Islamic teachings.
Incredible woman.
She was often portrayed as someone who actively shaped religious thought, right?
Exactly.
Which is pretty remarkable,
Absolutely.
especially for that time.
Her story really highlights the value of knowledge and leadership,
Yes.
especially for women, and those qualities are often associated with the name Aisha.
But, of course, her story is also complex, right?
Yeah. There are different interpretations of her life,
Oh, yeah.
her role, even some controversies.
That's true, even within the Islamic tradition.
Yeah,
There are diverse perspectives on Aisha.
of course.
Some emphasize her scholarship and leadership,
Right.
while others focus on her role as a wife and companion.
Which makes it even more interesting to explore these names, right?
Absolutely.
There's always layers of meaning, interpretation.
And like with Noor, Aisha has variations too.
Okay.
Aisha,
Yeah.
Aisha, Isha,
Okay.
reflecting the name's adaptability across different regions and cultures.
It's like the name itself is living, right?
It is.
Evolving along with the communities that embrace it.
Beautifully said.
So, are you ready to discover the next name on our list?
I am.
All right, let's hear it.
Coming in at number 8 is Fatima,
Fatima.
a name imbued with a sense of piety and devotion.
Okay.
It means captivating or one who abstains.
I've always loved the sound of that name,
Beautiful.
but I never knew the meaning. Yeah.
And I'm guessing there's a significant historical figure connected to this one too.
You guessed right. Fatima bint Muhammad was the Prophet's daughter,
Okay.
and she's deeply revered for her piety, her compassion,
Yeah.
and dignity.
So choosing the name Fatima is often a way to honor those values
Absolutely.
and that powerful family connection.
Sort of like carrying a legacy of faith and virtue.
Yeah, which is something I've noticed with a lot of these names.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the name Fatima pops up in art and literature too,
Okay.
often symbolizing purity, resilience,
Yeah.
and unwavering devotion.
And of course, we have those variations again, right?
We do.
Fatima, showing how the name travels
Yeah.
across cultures.
It really speaks to the name's universal appeal.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, ready to dive into number 7?
I am. This deep dive is getting more fascinating by the minute. What's next?
Number 7 is Lila.
A name that seems to hold a touch of magic and mystique.
Ooh, I like that.
It means night or dark beauty.
Wow, that's so evocative.
Isn't it?
It makes me think of like moonlit deserts and ancient stories.
Exactly. And it immediately brings to mind the epic love story of Layla and Majnun.
Oh, yes.
A tale filled with longing, passion, and a love that defies all boundaries.
That story has been told and retold for centuries.
It has.
And it's so deeply intertwined with the name Lila.
It's a name steeped in poetry and romance, and you see those themes reflected in literature and music across cultures.
And of course, just like the other names,
Of course,
it has those beautiful variations, right?
it does.
Layla.
Beautiful.
It pops up everywhere.
It's a testament to its timeless allure.
Yeah.
Layla transcends specific cultures and speaks to something universal.
Yeah.
The mystery and beauty of the night.
Right.
The power of deep emotions. The enduring themes of love and loss.
Okay, that was amazing.
Good.
Lila is definitely moving up on my list of favorite names.
All right, ready for number 6.
Yes, bring it on.
This next name is particularly interesting because it bridges 2 of the world's major religions.
Okay, now you've really got me intrigued.
Right.
Who is it?
At number 6, we have Maryam,
Oh, yeah.
the Arabic form of Mary.
Wow, that's unexpected. I never would have guessed that a name so closely associated with Christianity
I
would
know.
be so popular among Muslim families.
It's a great example of how names and stories can transcend religious boundaries.
That's amazing.
In Islam, Maryam is revered as the mother of Prophet Isa,
Oh, okay.
who is Jesus in the Christian tradition.
It's amazing to think about the shared history and significance there.
Right. And her story, as portrayed in the Quran, emphasizes piety, faith,
Yeah.
and unwavering devotion to God.
These are values that resonate deeply within both Islam and Christianity.
Absolutely.
So the name carries this profound spiritual resonance,
It does.
and that probably explains why it's such a popular choice for parents.
Exactly. And it transcends cultures, too, with variations like Maryam,
Yeah,
Miriam, and Maria found all over the world.
right.
It's a name that resonates with people from diverse backgrounds and faith traditions.
And it has that lovely familiarity.
Yeah.
Like you've known the name forever.
Right. And just like some of the other names, Maryam's story inspires themes of motherhood and faith,
Yeah.
often appearing in various forms of art and literature. It's a testament to the enduring power of her story and the name itself.
Okay, we're halfway through our list. I can't wait to see what other fascinating names are coming up.
Well, I'm ready to keep diving in if you are.
Absolutely. Let's hear about number 5.
Number 5 on our list is a name that just seems to radiate warmth and joy. Hana.
Hana, yeah.
Such a beautiful, simple name.
It is.
What's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Hana means happiness or bliss in Arabic.
Happiness,
It's a name that evokes a sense of contentment
Yeah.
and peace.
I can definitely see that.
It has a very gentle, calming energy to it.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about Hana
Okay.
is that it has meanings in other languages as well.
Oh, really?
It means flower in Japanese
Wow.
and grace in Hebrew.
So it's a name with truly global reach
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It transcends cultural boundaries.
and carries the sense of beauty and positivity wherever it goes.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
It's a name that can bloom anywhere.
I love that.
And of course, we have variations like Hannah,
Right, right.
which is familiar in many Western cultures, and Hana, which is more common in Arabic-speaking regions.
So cool. So it really has adapted
It has.
a lot.
It's amazing to see how a name can evolve and adapt
Yeah.
while still retaining its core essence.
I love that.
And speaking of adapting,
Right.
our next name,
Yeah.
coming in at number 4, is a great example of how names can reflect cultural exchange and shifting trends.
All right.
It's Amira.
Amira.
I love that name.
It sounds so regal and strong.
It does, doesn't it?
What does it mean?
Amira means princess or leader in Arabic.
Oh, wow.
It carries a sense of nobility,
Yeah.
grace, and authority.
It's like a name that would inspire confidence and a
Uh-huh.
sense of purpose.
Absolutely.
You know, I've definitely noticed that a lot of these names
Yeah.
seem to embody qualities that parents hope to instill in their children.
Absolutely. Names can be incredibly powerful in that way.
Yes.
They can carry aspirations and hopes for the future.
Yeah.
And Amira is a great example of that.
Okay.
It's a name that encourages us to embrace our inner strength
Right.
and lead with grace.
It's interesting how a name with such a strong Arabic origin has become so popular in the U.S.
It speaks to the growing diversity and cultural fluidity of American society.
Names like Amira are becoming more and more common.
They are.
And it's a beautiful thing to witness, right?
It is.
How cultures are blending and enriching one another.
Absolutely.
Those variations you mentioned earlier, like Emira and Amira, also reflect the name's widespread presence across different cultures.
You see it reflected in literature and stories, too, where Amira often symbolizes elegance,
Right.
authority, and a
Right.
commanding presence.
It's a name that seems to fit a character
Oh, yeah.
who is both graceful and determined, someone who makes a difference in the world.
I like that.
Okay, I'm ready for the top 3.
Okay.
What's next on our list?
Number 3 is a name that's as beautiful as its meaning.
Okay.
Zainab.
Zainab.
I've heard that name before,
Yeah,
but I'm not familiar with the meaning.
I'm not either.
What does it signify?
Yeah.
Zainab means fragrant flower in Arabic.
Ah, pretty.
It evokes a sense of beauty,
Mm,
sweetness,
yeah.
and a gentle, nurturing spirit.
That's lovely.
And I have a feeling this name has special significance within the Muslim community.
I was going to ask, yeah, is there a historical connection?
You're right.
Okay.
Zainab was the name of one of the Prophet Muhammad's daughters,
Oh, wow.
a woman known for her extraordinary compassion, resilience,
Yeah.
and unwavering faith.
So it's a name that carries a rich history and
Absolutely.
a deep connection to Islamic tradition.
Exactly.
Choosing the name Zainab is often a way to honor her legacy
It is.
and the values she embodied.
You see her story reflected in historical texts and literature,
Oh,
where Zainab is often associated with strength in the face of adversity, empathy for others,
yeah.
and an unwavering commitment to justice.
It's incredible how a name can carry so much weight
It is.
and connect us to these inspiring figures from the past.
And, of course, like many of the names we've discussed,
Right.
Zainab has variations like Zainab and Zainab,
Okay.
showing its presence across different regions and cultural contexts.
It's like a beautiful thread woven through the tapestry of Muslim culture.
I like that.
Right. Connecting generations and
Yeah.
communities.
Okay, we're getting close to the top spot.
Yes.
What's the number 2?
Oh, I can't wait.
Most popular Muslim girl's name in the U.S.?
Let's hear it.
Get ready for this one, because it's a name that embodies ambition,
Okay.
aspiration, and a drive to reach great heights.
Ooh. All right.
It's Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Oh, yeah.
I love the sound of that name.
It's beautiful.
It has such a beautiful, almost ethereal quality to it.
Yes.
What's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Aaliyah means exalted or high in Arabic.
Exalted, high.
It suggests a sense of elevation,
Yeah,
reaching for something greater than oneself.
I can definitely sense that.
It's like a name that encourages you to dream big
Mm-hmm.
and strive for excellence.
And what's really interesting is that Aaliyah has gained popularity across cultures,
It has.
with variations like Aaliyah and Aaliyah found in many parts of the world.
It speaks to that universal desire
Right.
to reach our full potential
Yeah,
and make a positive impact on the world.
absolutely.
And you see that reflected in literature and art too,
Okay.
where Aaliyah often symbolizes grace, ambition,
Yeah.
and the pursuit of something more meaningful.
It's a name that inspires us to aim high
He does.
and live up to the best versions of ourselves.
Right.
Okay, the anticipation is killing me.
I bet it is.
What's the number one
All right.
most popular Muslim girl's name in the U.S.?
Drum roll, please.
Okay.
The top spot goes to Sophia.
Hufia.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
It is, isn't it?
It doesn't sound like a traditional Arabic name.
That's what makes it so fascinating.
Okay.
Sophia is of Greek origin,
Oh, okay.
meaning wisdom.
Okay.
And while it might seem unexpected, its popularity among Muslim families in the U.S. speaks volumes about the evolving dynamics of culture and identity.
Okay. I'm really intrigued now. Why do you think Sophia has resonated so strongly with the Muslim community in America?
Well, there are a few reasons.
Okay.
First, wisdom is a universally valued quality,
Right. Of course.
regardless of religion or cultural background.
Yeah.
It transcends boundaries and speaks to a desire for knowledge,
Yeah,
understanding,
yeah.
and making thoughtful choices.
It makes sense. It's a quality that resonates with people from all walks of life.
Exactly.
So it's not surprising in that sense.
And secondly,
Yeah.
there's a strong connection to knowledge and understanding within Islam.
Right.
The pursuit of knowledge is highly encouraged, and the name Sophia embodies that ideal.
So it's a name that aligns beautifully with those core Islamic values.
Absolutely.
And let's not forget that it's just a beautiful, elegant name.
It is.
Right. It has a timeless quality that transcends trends.
Mm-hmm.
It's no wonder it's a popular choice for parents from all sorts of backgrounds.
It's a name that has found a special place in the hearts of American Muslims, showcasing the fluidity of culture and the way values can be shared and embraced across traditions.
It's a beautiful reminder that we're more connected than we sometimes realize.
I agree.
Okay, we've covered the top 6 names on our list.
We have.
Each one has been so fascinating.
They have.
And I'm already noticing some patterns emerging.
Oh, me too. What's standing out to you?
Well, I'm struck by how many of these names connect to strong, intelligent, and compassionate women from Islamic history. It's like parents are intentionally choosing names that carry a legacy of leadership, knowledge, and faith.
You're absolutely right. And it's not just about historical figures.
Right.
Many of these names embody values and aspirations that are deeply meaningful to Muslim families today.
Like the emphasis on light, happiness, wisdom, and inner strength.
Right. It's a beautiful reflection of the values that this community holds dear.
Absolutely.
And what's really exciting is that we still have 4 more names to explore,
4 more.
each offering a unique glimpse into the diverse and vibrant world of Muslim names in America.
I can't wait to hear what else is on the list.
Okay.
This deep dive has been absolutely fascinating so far.
Good.
Are you ready to keep going?
I am.
Okay, we're back, ready to uncover those final 4 names
I'm excited.
in our deep dive into popular Muslim girl names in the USA.
Let's do it.
I have a feeling these last few are going to be just as interesting as the others.
I think so too.
What have we got?
Well, we left off talking about how these names often reflect the values and aspirations that are important to Muslim families.
Yeah.
And our next name, coming in at number 7,
Right.
is a perfect example of that.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's Lila.
Lila. I've always loved that name.
It's beautiful.
It just sounds so mystical and alluring.
It does.
What does it mean?
Layla means night or dark beauty in Arabic.
Night, dark beauty.
It evokes a sense of mystery,
Yeah.
enchantment, and hidden depths.
It makes me think of, like, starlit skies, ancient stories whispered around a campfire,
Oh, I like that.
and a kind of beauty that goes beyond the surface.
Exactly. And, of course, we can't talk about Layla without mentioning the classic love story
Right.
of Layla and Majnun.
Layla and Majnun, yeah.
That epic tale of a love so powerful,
Yeah.
it defies all boundaries.
It's been told and retold in countless forms.
It has.
From poetry to music to film.
It's a story that captures the essence of romantic longing, the idea of a love that's both passionate and transcendent.
And those themes are kind of interwoven
They are.
with the name Layla itself.
It's like the name carries a bit of that story's magic,
Yeah.
a sense of deep emotion, and a love that endures through trials and tribulations.
And it's fascinating how that resonance has traveled across cultures.
It is.
You see variations of Layla, 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 Leela in so many different parts of the world.
It's a testament to the name's timeless appeal
Yeah.
and its ability to connect with people on a deep emotional level.
I love that.
Okay, what's next on our list?
Let's hear it.
At number 6, we have a name that bridges
Okay.
2 of the world's major religions.
Okay.
Maryam.
Miriam, the Arabic form of Mary.
Exactly.
We talked about this earlier.
We did.
But I'm still amazed by how this name transcends religious boundaries. It's a beautiful example of the shared history and values that connect different faith traditions.
In both Christianity and Islam, Mary is revered as a figure of purity, devotion,
Yeah.
unwavering faith.
And her story, as told in the Quran, is one of incredible strength, resilience, and surrender to a higher power.
It's a story that has resonated with people for centuries.
Right?
And the name Maryam carries a profound spiritual weight.
It's no wonder that it's a popular choice for parents seeking a name with deep meaning and a connection to a rich spiritual heritage.
And it's interesting how the name transcends cultural boundaries as well.
Right.
We see variations like Miriam, Miriam, and Maria in various languages and cultures around the world.
It's like the name itself is a bridge connecting people across different backgrounds and beliefs.
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you ready for number 5?
I am. Let's go.
What's next?
This next name brings a smile to my face every time I hear it.
Okay.
It's Hana.
Hana.
Yeah.
It's such a sweet and charming name.
It is.
I've always loved its simplicity and elegance.
What's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Hana means happiness or bliss in Arabic.
Happiness or bliss.
It evokes a sense of joy, contentment, and inner peace.
It's like the name itself radiates positivity and warmth.
And what's really fascinating about Hana is that it has meanings in other languages too.
Oh, really?
In Japanese, it means flower.
Wow.
And in Hebrew, it means grace.
So it's a name with a truly global reach.
It is.
Carrying those beautiful associations wherever it goes. It's like a little seed of happiness planted in different parts of the world.
That's a lovely image.
And of course, we have those variations.
We do.
Right, like Hannah and Hana, further demonstrating the name's adaptability and cross-cultural appeal.
Okay, ready for our final name?
Yes, I'm on the edge of my seat.
This one's coming in at number 4.
What is it?
It's Amira.
Amira. I love that name. It sounds so sophisticated and confident.
It does. It means princess or leader in Arabic.
Princess or leader.
And it definitely evokes those qualities.
It's like a name that would inspire a young girl to believe in herself.
Absolutely.
And strive for great things.
And it's interesting how the name Amira has become increasingly popular in the U.S., reflecting the growing diversity of American culture. And a greater appreciation for names from different origins.
Yeah, it's a beautiful example of how cultures are blending and enriching one another.
Absolutely.
And we see that reflected in the variations of the name as well.
Right.
Emira and Amira.
And I've noticed that Amira often appears in literature and film as a character who is strong, intelligent, and determined to make a difference.
It's like the name itself carries those aspirations.
It's a great example of how names can shape our perceptions and inspire us to live up to certain ideals.
So there you have it.
There we have it.
Our deep dive into the top 10 most popular Muslim girl names in the USA.
We did it.
We've journeyed through names that reflect faith, history, cultural heritage, and a beautiful tapestry of values and aspirations.
Each name tells a story.
Yes.
And together they paint a vibrant picture of a community that is evolving, embracing its heritage, and shaping its future.
It's been such an eye-opening experience. I feel like I've learned so much about the diversity and richness of the Muslim community in America.
It's a reminder that names are more than just labels.
Absolutely.
They are powerful symbols of identity, hope, and the enduring human spirit.
And as we wrap up our deep dive, I encourage you to reflect on the names that have resonated with you the most.
Yeah.
What stories do they tell?
Right.
What values do they embody? And how do they connect us to a larger world of shared history and human experience?
It's a fascinating question to ponder.
It is.
Maybe this has even sparked some ideas for you. Or perhaps you have a favorite name with its own unique meaning that you cherish, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
We hope this deep dive has left you with a newfound appreciation for the power of names and the stories they carry.
Me too.